But a lot of people, that's their story. Good times, noodle salad.
I think just putting effort into honest things is not as cringy as I thought it was when I was
Well, that's
younger.
what I mean. Honesty. When I mean
putting
purity,
effort into family and putting effort into
exactly. That's what I mean by purity. I'm not saying like don't make mistakes or don't do things that are different than other people. That's not what I mean by purity, because that could be mistaken for that. I mean, like, be true, understand what the values are in your life, understand what you love, understand what you don't like, understand where your stance is, you know, and just being true to yourself. And I think a big part of it too is, and I think, I don't know, I was watching something this guy was talking about, he like did some ayahuasca trip, and he said that like creativity was, he like had this like whole experience where creativity was what God was, like the creation, right? That's why God is about it's all about the creation story, and then how God directed all these events to happen in these personal lives. And then you start, if you break it down into like a psychological term, you're like, oh yeah, like peace in heaven is creativity. It's the only way you're going to find peace in heaven in this world. You know, you're going to find joy in your kids, but you created those kids.
Yeah.
You created the people they become.
Yeah. That's it. It's the I think the hardest part about being a parent is finding peace in the process of being a parent.
Yeah.
And trying to, instead of trying, because it feels like you're something that you're being a, like, parenthood is something you get through.
Peace is when I was showing mom our music, or my music, right? She said, I love that you're following your dreams and doing what you want to do. She says, I just really hope like you find peace and comfort and stuff like that. And I was like, honestly, when I'm 80 years old and the end is coming, and not to get like super dark, I'm sorry guys, but I literally, my response was, when I'm 80 years old and I'm nearing the end, that's when peace will come. Not because my life has been so hard. Ooh, God, I'm getting really emotional. I hate this. Ooh. Not because my life has been so hard, but because there's so much to do. And she was like, wow. Like, I totally get that. Yeah, that's so true. Life isn't... People, you know, we joke in the family that, like, I'm sad. I'm like, I this, like, depressive person. I'm not depressed, really, like, to that extreme. I know depressed people, and I've never, like, not showered for a week, and I've laid in bed for a week. It's not... no, I'm talking about the reality of life is there's so much to do. But that is your peace. That is your heaven. That is your God. It's, man, you got, stop talking about it and be about it. Do it.
Yeah.
Fucking do it, man.
Yeah.
You like music? You've been a musician your whole life? Fucking do it.
Yeah.
You've been an artist your whole life? Fucking do it. You like having conversations? Record them and share them with the world. So maybe you can open people's eyes to a different perspective, or even just touch base with someone who's having a hard fucking time.
Yeah.
And I think that's, ooh, we might have to cut this short because I need to cool down. But I gotta go to work anyway. And
fuck that! You don't get to get us almost all the way there. And then
I know. I'm
cut
sorry.
It short.
I know. I'm edging you all right now.
Yeah, don't edge me. I'm trying to blow this load, son.
There's so much peace that comes to me just doing things I enjoy. And it sounds so simple and basic, but man, there's a lot of life. We sacrifice our own enjoyment for everything. You go to work every day. You do all these things that are just absolutely mundane. And you were talking about finding value in the mundane, but yeah, you can do that, but you're tricking yourself. It's like no one wants to do all these things all the time. And like, it's hilarious. The problem, when you say people are too dumb to know what they don't know, it goes to everything. Like when you spend so much time just being introspective and thinking about why I feel this way, why I'm hurt, why I'm happy, why I'm like, break this down. What the hell is this? What is going on here? And then you realize, like, my heaven is when I'm doing what I love, when I'm my happiest, when my anxiety's the lowest, when I'm, like you talk about running and being unshakable, when I'm unshakable, when I'm not persuaded by you know, the disruptions in my life, to feel a certain way. That's my heaven, and that is what heaven is.